What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kai in the flesh. It's been a little bit. We took a little break, man. But as you see, everybody, Evo was this past weekend, and it was amazing. I didn't really get to watch a lot of it live because I was at work. It is what it is. But to come home and to watch Evo the last little bit, it's been amazing. Like, it was a fantastic Evo to watch from the sidelines this year. Been watching Evo since 2013, and man, this Evo was fantastic. Shout outs to all the winners. We'll get there in a second, but I just really wanted to come up here and be like, I don't know, man, damn. I fucking love fighting games and the FGC. And, I just said I was taking a little break, and I had decided to, like, kind of take a little bit of a detox from playing so much. I was playing a lot. I really wanted to see how good I could get at Street Fighter 6 and really push myself. And it got to a point where maybe it was a little toxic, and like I probably pushed myself a little too hard and wasn't like I didn't have a balanced life. So I'm working on the balancing part of that, and healthily trying to play some Street Fighter and or fighting games in general, because I can't even just say Street Fighter. I love fighting games. Like, Street Fighter is the game that I play the most, but I still love playing like Guilty Gear, and I love playing Grand Blue and etc. Like, I'll play whatever. Still play Marvel 3 from time to time. It doesn't really matter. I just love fighting games. Like, they're so sick. And I've watched all the grand finals, at least. I've watched more than that, but I at least watched all the grand finals of every game. All the main games, at least, because I still haven't caught up on Marvel 3 and some of the other side games and stuff, which, I'll get to as the days go on. There's lots of Evo content to watch. There's, like, shout outs to the whole Evo events channel. Like, check them out. Sub, definitely. Like, it's fucking... They were quick with it. The content cuts are great. I'm sure Esteban and Tenno and all of them have a lot to do with that, and they're doing a fantastic job. Honestly, it's great. We've come so far. I remember when it was so annoying to like watch Evo at the days after, because like Twitch VODs are fucking atrocious, and it's like it's 1,000 streams. It's fucking like 10-12 hours worth of content every day on 8 to 12 streams. Like, it's way too much to cover. Like, so shout outs to the Evo event channel for being quick and dropping everything, and even like Team Spooky and everybody who's been dropping, like, they've been doing it fast. Like, so like, shout out to the FGC for like fucking being on their fucking YouTube shit and really pushing the community forward, man. Look at the crowd, man. The community really is fucking popping, and I don't know, like, I had been feeling I've been feeling a little sad, I'm not afraid to admit that. That's what I feel like fighting games are all about. Like, it's it's passion, it's like emotion, it's like, it's a lifestyle, it's everything that like people said video games weren't when you were growing up. And like, I just love this shit. Like, fighting games are fucking special as fuck. Like, Tokido really fucking hit the nail on the head. Like, excuse me, that shit is, it's just amazing, man. Like just a beautiful like thing the FGC has become in the last, like, I'd say like 10 years, because like I really got to come in at the tail end of 2012 and really see like the last little bits of like everything. Like, and when I first came up, I loved the history. Like, I loved like going back and studying like what happened the years prior with like Justin and Yipes and Sanford and Duck and fucking Alex Valle and all of that. Like, I studied all of the old tapes, and I just loved like everything about the FGC. Like, I mean, everything was fucking amazing, and they really paid a lot of tribute this year to a lot of like history and shit. Like, you know, lots of Third Strike and Marvel 2 and like Justin and Daigo and Yipes and all these guys got their flowers that are well deserved. And it was a great, I mean, Evo was just beautiful. The production value on Evo was amazing. Fucking shout outs to Chipotle, yo, free burritos. I didn't do it. I was at work. I wasn't gonna be at work and try to text for a free burrito. I ain't got time for that. Like, but it was cool that everybody got to do the Chipotle thing. It's really like everything's been seeming okay, man. Everyone really seeming to like Evo. Like, I've watched some little side contents and stuff that people put out for Evo and stuff, and everyone seemed to be having a good time. Like, Twitter seemed alright for the most part. Like, it's just beautiful, you know? Like, and all of the play, I mean, we might as well get into the play. I mean, amazing is like an understatement. I mean, like, I've been taking my little break for the last like maybe like close to a month now, probably about 2.5, 3 weeks. I haven't really played. I like maybe once or twice I might have booted up and hit some buttons, but it's been close to a month that I haven't been playing or uploading anything or really like watching fighting game content, really. Like, maybe a little bit, but it's been a while. And man, like, the play was insane. It just makes you, it fuels your heart to want to play again. And yeah, I mean, what can I say? Like, I want to boot up and play. So, you know, shout outs to that man right there. The champion. Le champion. Punk the God. Congrats to him. I mean, well deserved. My favorite modern, new generation modern top player, I mean, is Punk. That's my guy. I love footsies and like really clean defensive play, and Punk is like the best at that shit. Like, I mean, that's my fucking dude. His set versus not Justin Wong. Haha, Justin Wong is my favorite player of all time. But Punk versus Chris Wong at the last Red Bull Kumite is one of the greatest sets of all time. Like, I want to do a breakdown of that set if I ever get the time for it, because like, I think that set is like pinnacle footsies of Street Fighter, and no one has actually talked about that set. I don't think so. Everybody talked about like I mean, Broski's Aki is amazing. Like, that shit, he's godlike, and he definitely stole the show. But I thought that match at Red Bull Kumite between Punk and Chris Wong was literally like the most beautiful display of Street Fighter you could ever watch in your life. Like, it is godlike. And Punk, he's been slowly getting that momentum to this win, man. He got the win at CEO just a few weeks ago, and like, it was exactly like what he needed. He needed that big dub, and he got it, and he took that momentum, and he played out of his fucking mind. Like, Punk is fucking ridiculous. He definitely deserved it. I'm glad he got his flowers. He got the big dub. You know, like, he took it over everybody. Like, he beat Tokido. He beat Momochi. He beat Big Bird. Like, he definitely deserved it, man. Like, that guy has worked so hard for so many years. He won the most Street Fighter V tournaments of all time. and yet he never got the big one. He never got a Capcom Cup. He never got an Evo. He never got an Evo Japan. And then he finally gets it almost 10 years later. Like, absolutely beautiful. He played out of his fucking mind against, like, some of the best players to ever fucking pick up an arcade stick, a hitbox, a controller, whatever you hit buttons on. That man Punk, he finally fucking did it. And it's inspiring, man. Like, it's just beautiful, honestly. Like, I'm just so happy for him. Like, we're definitely gonna boot up some Street Fighter and play a little bit, you know. We'll talk about that afterwards. But not only was Street Fighter really good, all the games were good. Like, Guilty Gear, shoutouts to Nitro, that guy, Dragon Ball Legend. Like, you know, I had a history with Dragon Ball, and I traveled for that game, and whatever, I was not good. I fucking can't believe I played that game for as long as I did. But, you know, I have a lot of respect for Dragon Ball players. I've spent a lot of time watching Dragon Ball. I spent a lot of time playing Dragon Ball, and that kid Nitro is nice as fuck. Okay? And to watch him in Guilty Gear, like, you could see the Dragon Ball influence in his defense in Guilty Gear. If you go back and watch that top 6, his defense was absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, he was blocking some wild shit, and that's because, you know, when you come from Dragon Ball, and especially when he was playing, like, oh god, I mean, the put a Kid Buu assist on you and then go for the stupid shit, and it's just gross. I mean, you know, I mean, that's just one thing. Like, Adult Gohan actually exists in that game, and he is he's a character. Yeah, like, his offense was amazing. He really stepped his offense up. Like, I know, like, that was one thing that he, like, somewhat struggled with. Like, I think he was at the LK tournament, I believe, and he was doing really well, but, or maybe it was right before the LK tournament. I forgot exactly what tournament it was. I don't remember if he was at the LK tournament, but it was some tournament that he was at, and it's like, Nitro definitely is really strong, but he was just missing, like, a little bit, and he proved it, man. Because Tatuma, however you say his name, that man in grand finals was fucking going insane. I mean, the DPs, the random defensive options, I mean, my man really was aggressive as fuck on defense, on offense. He was just, he never stopped pressing go at all, and fucking Nitro, like, calmed that storm. Like, I mean, like, no one else could have, really. Like, it was beautiful to see. It was a great grand finals. I mean, shout outs to Nitro. Like, that kid is another one who's worked really hard and definitely deserves that big win, man. I mean, you know, I think that's his second Evo champion. Like, I believe he got a Dragon Ball championship 2018, 2019, I think, when he got Dragon Ball? Not 2018, 2019. It'd be like 2022. It was like 2022. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Nitro won a Dragon Ball, though. But shout outs to him for winning Guilty Gear. I mean, honestly, like, who would have thunk it? None of the your usual Guilty Gear top suspects were in it, and I definitely want to go back to the top 24 and watch some of that shit, because I want to know what happened in Guilty Gear, bro. What happened? Like, everyone got shot. Like, holy shit. But I watched a lot of that top 6. I didn't get to watch all of it, but that was really good. What else did we have? Fucking Grand Blue, Aaron DeMack. I believe Aaron DeMack's from Virginia. I believe he's Richmond. And I'm a Sova boy, so shout outs to Aaron DeMack for show. Putting on a fucking, like, his decision making on fucking offense in Grand Blue was absolutely crazy. Like, he put the fucking pressure on Tororo. Like, that shit was, like, I mean, he just built different. Like, he in grand finals, and I'm pretty sure, like, if he plays on pad, I'm pretty sure my thumb would have died doing as many dash L's as he did. Like, he was not afraid of, like, anything that Percival was doing. Like, he was just going, and he took his lumps, but he got all the big hits that he needed, and he just kept the pressure on, and just, like, found those openings and really, like, took the dub. And it was great. I mean, honestly, all these grand finals were amazing. Like, watch the top sixes if you haven't. Like, just beautiful display of fighting games. Honestly, just wonderful. And also, Under Night was great. Under Night was interesting because at first, like, I have only watched grand finals of Under Night. So, Senryu, I think that's how you say his name. He was an Elden player I've seen before because I used to watch a lot of Under Night some years ago, and he was playing out of his mind. It really was looking a little spooky in the beginning. Honestly, I thought that he was just gonna take Under Night 3-0, but Mobin, however you say his name, from Great Britain, like, he was starting to, he hit the reversal, brought it all the way back 2-2, and was really proving why he got the grand finals. Like, you know, he really shook off the nerves. It was great. It was a really great display, and really made me want to try that character. I wish I had Under Night, man. Because that character that he was playing actually looks kind of sick. Kuon, I think is his name. I don't know. He had all the swords, and that character kind of looked kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure everybody hates that character or something, but I don't really give a fuck. This is fighting games. We all about making people salty, even though we love each other. But, I mean, that character looks sick. So I'm super going to play him whenever I have the time to actually get Under Night. But it was a great grand finals. I had a great time watching it. What else was there? There was Mortal Kombat. You know, shout outs to Sonic Fox, the GOAT. I mean, what else is there to say? It was a good grand finals. I'm not a big Mortal Kombat fan. I used to play Mortal Kombat like X back in the day. I made top 8 once at my locals, and I was out of that bitch. I literally was like, I'm done. We're out of there. I don't want nothing to do with that game no more. Like, I was super done with that game. And that was probably the most fun I had with Mortal Kombat. And I would watch Mortal Kombat from time to time, but X is definitely my favorite. 11 just didn't do it. Mortal Kombat 1, I played it once, and I mean, it seemed cool, but yeah, I mean, I don't be playing Mortal Kombat. But Sonic Fox, I'm always rooting for him. And he cleaned up. He won 3 winners. He didn't get reset, but it was still 2-2. Last game, last round, last decision. It was really good. I had a good time. Yeah, it took me a little bit to get into it, but we enjoyed it, watching some Johnny Cage mirror. But nah, really, shout outs to Sonic, man. He is like what's funny, I thought Sonic Fox had the most Evo championships now after this win, but he's still behind Justin by 2. But that's crazy. I mean, that's insane. Like, Sonic is fucking ridiculous, and honestly probably the best fighting game player of this generation. Shout outs to him, and he's also DMV, so I'm gonna claim him, whatever. I don't even live there no more, but it's alright. Like, I still claim Sova and DMV. So shout outs to the East Coast this weekend, baby. Shout outs to the East Coast. I'm hyped. Honestly, what can I say? Arslan Ash won Tekken. And Shao Hai won King of Fighters. And I feel like, the Tekken was hype as fuck. That shit was crazy. Arslan makes me, if I was good at Tekken, I would play Nina. If I ever do play Tekken, I'm probably gonna play Jun because I'm a bitch. But Nina's probably the character that I would actually play. I fucking love her. Like, she looks so fucking sick in that game. And Arslan put on fucking clinic. The fucking Atif when he swapped the Fang, like, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been shook. I would have been shook as fuck. Because he was snapping. That shit was crazy. But Arslan's defense, man, his clutch blocks on those lows into a good punish into just steamrolling the whole fucking round is so crazy. Like, that's some fucking superpower ass shit. For real. But yeah, I mean, shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to young black boys around the world. Or I can't even say from around the world. From the motherfucking East Coast, baby. Shout outs to Punk. Shout outs to Nitro. Shout outs to Aaron. Shout outs to Noel, because I know he won Marvel. You know, old man things. But I mean, yo, we was out here this weekend. Shout outs to America. Shout outs to USA. But really just shout outs to East Coast, because them boys popped off this weekend. And it was beautiful. And I don't know about you, but that shit made me hyping up to want to play some fighting games. And it's a beautiful thing. You only get that from Evo. You can only get that from Evo. It's great. It's just a showcase of what the community is, and it made me miss that shit. And it really got me thinking. So we're gonna, you know, I want to grow and be better at fighting games, but I don't think I'm gonna be as competitive as I used to be, and that's okay. I'll probably still enter tournaments and have fun and test myself, but trying to chase that high of trying to, like, achieve, like, I don't even know, like, being, like, a super duper top player, I don't really know right now. I don't know if I have the time for it, but I still love the FGC, and I still love fighting games, and I want to figure out what I can give to the community. And I guess I want this to be the beginning of that journey of me figuring out what path I'm gonna go down as just some guy who really likes fighting games sitting in his room. And yeah, we're gonna figure it out, and I guess we're gonna do it together. So, man, what can I say? It was a fucking crazy weekend. Like I said, shout outs to everybody who fucking won Evo. I mean, you all deserve it. It was wonderful. Shout outs to everybody who played at Evo. Shout outs to FD Signifier for fucking kind of like being like that guy who, like, really, I don't know, he got to go and have fun, and really, like, seeing FD Signifier with, like, FGC people was actually insane a little bit. So I don't know, I just want to shout him out because I thought that was hilarious, honestly, that, like, somebody that I watch from just some random stuff on YouTube, not really random, but, you know, for the sake of this video, we're just gonna say random. Yeah, man, he was doing the thing, and I'm happy for him. He made it out of his pools and Tekken, and that shit's sick, man. It's like, what can you do, man? Like, Unk is nice. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that randomly. It popped in my head. But nah, for real, I love this shit, and I'm gonna figure out a way for me to show my love for the FGC the best I can. And right now, the best thing I can do is hit some buttons. So we gonna see y'all when I'm hitting some buttons. So stay tuned. Your boy, he's gonna do his best, but you know, we fighting against the time here, but we gonna work it out. We'll figure it out. Just stay posted with your boy, and we gonna do some more fighting game shit as the weeks go. And might not be a lot, There might be some non-fighting game content splashed in between. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see if I get into the mood of wanting to do a little something. But yeah, man. Fighting games are sick as fuck. And I hope that y'all hit some buttons. Because I guess I'm about to. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.